I need 12 more. 12. Speed, please. I know you're inefficient, but I want you to step up, all right? Do I have a list of mods I'm using? So if you do exclamation mark mods, that's the list I've got right there. Plus Satisfactory plus mod right now. So I may as well add it, right? Stream elements, chatbot, chat commands, custom commands, mods, overhaul. Overhaul mode is Satisfactory plus. Then for utilities, it's okay, there you go. Exclamation mark mod real quick. Mods. Exclamation mark mods real quick. See if it's just updated. Stream elements. What up, Kenny? There you go. Bow, bow, bow. Bada bing, bada bosh. Pipes. Pipes. For Skyrim. Had me thinking of a different game for a second. Do you know something? Do you know what I know what's crazy, Will? Is coming, is it this year? Coming up to this year's, the next Elder Scrolls 6 got announced 6 years ago. And it's slowly creeping up to 7 years. They need to stop announcing games like that. I don't think anybody's going to do that anymore. Elder Scrolls was 6 years. If I'm not mistaken, Cyberpunk 2077 was announced 11 years ago. Right? I'm pretty sure Cyberpunk 2077 was announcement trailer, right? Was 11 years ago. Cyberpunk announcement trailer. 11 years ago, yeah. 11 years ago. It's the same with The Last of Us 2. That got announced. Was it 2016? And Star Citizen 13 years ago. So what is the key features of the overhaul mod? I can't open a link on my phone, and I think to try this out later. So the overhaul mod, the best way for me to show you is go into the hub. Such a good game now. Yeah, it definitely needed the 2 year delay. It needed another 2 years. When they brought the expansion out for Cyberpunk, that's when, honestly, the game drastically changed. I know they released like was it the 2.0 patch? But yeah. So the overhaul mod overhauls the game drastically. So like you can see we're in tier 0. You unlock the ability for iron wire, copper rods, copper ingots, loads of new items in here. Just loads of new items. Crushed stone, different materials, different buildings. For example, the crusher, tin ingots, rubyite. Modular miners, so you can add stuff to your miners. It's basically an overhaul mod that changes the game 4 from vanilla. Then you've got what we're currently working on now is tier 1 and 2, right? I could unlock Fix-It blueprints, to be honest, but I'm not. Well, I will unlock it. Sand. If you was to play this, it's like learning a whole new game. If you was to play this mod. Oh, we'll take that. Extra inventory slots. Thank you. Yes. Do you like it so far? I'm enjoying it, yeah. I'm enjoying it. Exclamation mark mods, Ethan. Exclamation mark mods. Sort of like a long war for XCOM. Yes, I love long war. Did they eventually release long war for XCOM 2? JB man, appreciate it. Thank you so much. To them, I have about 1,500 hours, and I'm looking for something else to do until 1.0. That's what I'm doing right now. They did release it. Didn't I'm pretty sure the Long War didn't the Long War mods join the dev team for XCOM 2? Or they worked alongside them or something whilst the game was still in development. It was something on the lines of that. I remember reading up on it. They was working on the mod before the XCOM 2 ever released, so they can get it out quicker. Messes with it a bit. Oh, it does. Ooh, yeah, I love the Long War. It was brilliant.
Oh my god, a new subscription.
New subscription.
Gifted a tier 1 sub to J Bayman EC.
Thanks, Bryla. I appreciate it, man.
215 gift subs in the channel.
Appreciate it, dude. Is there a tentative date for 1.0? No, there's no exact date for 1.0 right now. The way we've got to see it right now is the beta, the 1.0 beta that I think 400 people got access to, ended about 2 to 3 weeks ago. In Sweden, they take mandatory holidays, which is around 6 weeks in June. So most of the team is going to be away for 6 weeks in June. So from now, well, it's about to become June, so a lot of the dev team are going to be taking breaks in the next couple of weeks. So that'll be six weeks there, and then it wouldn't surprise me if maybe they do another beta in August. It's very unlikely though. But yeah, I think end of September to October is when when they come back from break, is when we'll start hearing about 1.0 stuff. So August. So if you say end of July, August is when you'll start hearing and seeing videos from Snut about 1.0 and things like that. And then September probably will be the final stages, the final prep. And then October for potential release. If it's in September, that's a bonus. I'll be happy with it in September, because the day 1.0 comes out, right? We're going to be doing the marathon stream, like the uncapped marathon, which means cheaper gifted subs and subs to add to the time, right? It saves it happening in October and November, where prices will be normal. Total wants it to be November. December, November. I would rather not. I would prefer it September, October-ish. That's just because I do a lot of variety stuff, right? So like November for me is peak game season, right? October, November is peak game season, especially for variety content. I would like it early doors September, just for sub-September, you know. Okay, right, let's go and start playing around with steam turbines and see what they have to offer us. Whee! I'm way too far away from that. Low time for release near Black Friday could result in purchases. To be honest, I'll be very surprised if there's going to be an influx in purchases when the game's been out 5 years, right? So it's been available to purchase for 5 years. So I'll be very surprised to see what numbers or purchases happen after 1.0 has been released. I don't think it's going to be as many as we think. I think it's just going to be a lot of returning players, right? Unless somebody bought it 3 years ago and can't remember their Epic account, which I've done before. Okay, so this is the biological water here, isn't it, right? I think when Satisfactory 1.0 drops, I think we're going to have the whole hype around it again. Where you'll have loads of content creators covering it. Then you'll have your core content creators who will be there after a month and a half. A month. You'll have the hype of everyone just flushing back just for 1.0 and then leaving. And then you'll have your normal content creators hanging around, creating content on it. For example, myself, Kibs, here we're doing a new playthrough. Total, here we're doing a new playthrough. Fluxor will do a new playthrough. You'll see a lot of content creators who you might have enjoyed, who you've missed this past year to 2 years, who return to start making YouTube content again. You know? Andrew restart. But Andrew doesn't do series, does he? He doesn't do anything for you. I'm just thinking YouTube-wise. YouTube is where the audience pulls in from. If Andrew did a YouTube playthrough on... If he started a YouTube playthrough, he would grow a lot quicker on Twitch. The same happened to Total. Same happened to me. Actually, no. Total and Kibs kind of did YouTube before. But he'll be in the same situation as I am, right? If he did Let's Plays on Satisfactory, he would go pretty quick on Twitch. Same with Fluxo, right? If Fluxo did Let's Plays, and even though I know they do build guide videos and all that kind of stuff, but if he did a Let's Play, very similar to how myself does it, Total does it, Kibs does it, they'll all grow on it. Because a lot of people, because the game is not, the game is not really repeatable, right? If you was to watch my playthrough, something Total does is going to be totally different, right? Something I do and Total do is something Kibs is going to totally do different. So you can't really get bored of watching other content creators work because they all have a different play style, right? So like, if Andrew was to do a Let's Play with what he currently does, that will give him his unique style. Fluxo has the whole design kind of style, right? They'll grow extremely a lot quicker, even though it's a lot more time consuming. Yeah, because as soon as I started doing the Let's Plays, we grew pretty quick on Twitch. And then we did the reactions to Let's Gaming Out, and then we grew more from that. And then we did Season 2, and then we grew even more from that, you know? Fluxo's design on another level. Yeah, that I've mentioned this to Fluxo before in a call. Like, if he did a Let's Play of his step-by-step process of a Let's Play of how a normal player does it, from a player's style, he'll grow so much quicker. What Total has for him, even though he doesn't do many Let's Plays, is the guides, right? Very knowledgeable in the game. Mine's all about the Let's Plays, right? Someone who wants to learn how to do X and someone who wants to see things, give them ideas. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Thanks, Dark Crow. Appreciate it, man. Many bad Let's Play series out there and a lot of information that's outright wrong. That is true. But I think that's just coming from the blind thing, right? I've seen some Let's Plays where the information provided is wrong, but it's their learning process as well, right? The community will reflect on it. Might do more. But I'm expecting him to release another video for 1.0. How to break nuclear reactors. Well, not how to break nuclear reactors, how just to be a spoon and just accidentally delete a cable that is connected to his nuclear network. That's what he did wrong. Deleted one cable, which caused the whole nuclear waste to back up. That was a funny live stream. And then I watched the video afterwards and then, yeah. How high do we want to build this? I want to make sure we got maximum water, right? So I would like to kind of... we could take you high. Do I have pumps? We got Mark 1 pumps, okay. There's my water. We're going to take it up here. We need color-coded wires to avoid such mistake. Yeah, I've been requesting this for bloody years. Color-coded cables is something I've highly requested. Just to get paint and just go, okay, that's a red wire, that's a green wire. Do not touch the red wire. Red wires is lights. The green wire is connected to machines, right? Because as you know, if you connect a power line to an accidental light line, and you've got many lights across the world, you're going to change the lights of everything in your save to one color. And you can't get it back if you've set them all to specific ones you want. With priority power thingies? Exactly, yeah. I use trains for nuclear waste, but it's funny indeed. Did you just get them going around the whole entire loop running? Did you just have a train just going around just delivering? Just holding on to the nuclear waste? Just stood there in your desert base and you're like, hold on a minute, I'm just getting irradiated here. Oh, it's getting stronger. My train's getting closer. Spicy trains. Hasn't Kibbs done that as well? I'm pretty sure Kibbs has done that. Or someone else has done it. Fluxo. I think Fluxo might have done it. Drop the train into the void. Yeah, you can take a train into the void if you wanted to. And just get them spiraling down there. Because all you really need to do, right, you just get multiple trains. 16 long, 24 long, 28 long, whatever you want. Make a massive underground network of just trains underneath the map. Get them to come up to one station to pick it up at one point, and then it takes around 5-6 minutes to go around the track. You know, put up kill patient. Thank you so much for the 22 months. 22 months. Let's keep this grid based. Am I onto the world grid here? Am I attached to the world grid? I think I am, right? I am. Even if I'm not, I can still attach it, but I'd rather deal with that later on. Not now. Okay, so biological water there. There's another one there. Let's take steam over here. Let's take you to 1 meter. Whoop. What you building? We're currently playing around with, obviously, the mod right now for Satisfactory Plus. I need concrete. I'm doing all right. Thanks, Ethan. Appreciate it, man. We're currently playing around with the Satisfactory Plus mod. We're about to start playing around with steam turbines and biological water, which I've never obviously touched before. So we're just going to science and see what stuff is. I need concrete. I need the concrete. Let me just quickly check if that copper bus bars are backed up as well. Actually, before I go ahead with this, I maybe should really create this as a save checkpoint, shouldn't I? Because what did we do here? Reinforced place. Added constructor to make lead sheets. Unlocked by better biomass. Added wind turbines. Removed copper rods. Added constructor to make bus bars. Copper bus bars. Split those on the output. Put to go to storage and into another constructor to make copper piping, right? Oh, hello. This line is unoptimized. Filled storage though with MISC items to backlog the bus lines to reduce to copper pipes, right? Na 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 na. All right, this YouTube video is coming along nicely. This on YouTube, would very much like to see it from the start. It's not happened just yet, but I have in my possession right here. So Satisfactory 22nd of May, which is 163 gigs of footage. Satisfactory 27th. If I open this up, this is actually us starting this Let's Play. This will be on the VOD channel tonight. The start of this Twitch playthrough. The edited version, the first episode will be out. I've aimed it for the 30th, I believe. Yeah, target May 30th for episode 1 on the main channel. But on the VOD channel, they'll be going up tonight. There'll be about 10 to 15 videos, all about a half an hour long each. So if you wanted to catch up from then and work your way through it, you can do. So exclamation mark VODs, that will take you to the VOD channel. Because I do record the live streams like I'm recording it right now. And it's just better quality overall than what the Twitch can. If I was to upload 30-minute videos from the Twitch instead, you get compression. It looks shit. Things look blurry. For example, if I start running around now, what you see on the stream, for example, you see all the weird blurriness that's happening right now and the compression because I'm moving around, and Twitch just kind of degrading the quality. You'll get that on the YouTube videos, and for me, I don't like watching that. So if I don't like watching it, some other people won't want to watch it, you know? You might not be able to really tell in here because it's dark. So, any foundations? This sucks having foundations in Satisfactory Plus. Using screws to make foundations is crazy. I've not got the awesome shop yet though, because I need some stuff that is out of my reach right now, especially when it comes to copper bus bars and stuff. Add an S onto the end of that, Brilo. S. There you go. Do 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 do. I'm expecting when these VODs go out tonight, I'm expecting them to kind of do well. I'm just trying to think of what I want to do for like the thumbnail wise. Do I want to make sure people understand it's a live stream when they tune into it? Or do I do like my normal thumbnails? Then that's going to be a lot of work to make 15 unique thumbnails a day for each video, you know. Plus, in them 30-minute segment, not much really happens sometimes because I could be too busy speaking. But we'll see. Okay, but sometimes I watch Rush streams and it's bad quality in the FPS. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of my roleplay streamers who I watch are currently playing Rust. Thanks, Clubix. Appreciate it, man. Don't do the DSP thing or do a 30-minute vid. Wait, what do you mean? Mike Carter. Hello. Afternoon. Whenever I read Mike in chat like a username, I always have to be careful because a lot of people like to use innuendos in their name when it comes to Mike. You know. I have to be extremely careful. Hence the reason I said your name like Mike Carter. I gotta be careful. Mike, yeah, exactly. Exactly. You do get a lot of them. In IRL last night. An actual one? Are there any mods that change buildings to objects so you can build from foundation items instead of the component parts of the foundation? I don't actually know. Hey Sep, hello. How you doing, man? I don't know how some would make an innuendo from Mike, but not. Yeah. Yeah. It's usually like someone just put then Mike Hunt. Right, so if you say it fast enough, it sounds like my C-U-N-T. Alright. Now we've got that. I want to change this up a little bit here. Steam. Okay, let's have a look at the buildings. Power. Cooling platform, we're going to need one of them. So let's just see what these buildings do when we place them down. So a cooling building. Caution. It has a pipe input. Offline. CO2 pressure control unit. Steam pump injector regulator. Methane. Current amount in building. Okay. So it inputs methane into this. Good to know. Steam cooling tower. Did I, before I went into this, did I 0206? Did I create 0206? I didn't. There we go. All right. Hot steam. Current amount in building. Okay. So that goes into that. Then we have... Let me just add them back on there. A boiler. So this is the boiler platform. Boiler platform. It's basically the hub platform, isn't it, really? What the... needs first a heater. Okay. So a heater goes on here. It has a output. It also has a solid input. Temperature is 20 Celsius. Burn percentage is 0%. Fluid and gas buffer. relevant items. Not available items per minute. Okay. And then the boiler goes on top and connects to it, which has an input of liquid, output of liquid, boiler attached, temperature is 20 Celsius, so that will boil. What's can I? Does this have a heater attached? Yeah, fluid gas buffer.